Hello, hello, lovelies. Hello, Happy New Year. This is your weekly dose of light. This is a new series that I'm starting this year to bring you inspiration, of course, light language to activate you, to support you as we move through this journey this year. Each year brings through a different flavor of our journey, requiring us to step up to that next level or become our next self, I should put it that way. Hello and welcome to this week's dose of light. Are you ready to receive a light language blessing to support you through this week? For those of you who are new to me or my channel, my name is Abigail Mensah-Bonsu. I am a spiritual mentor for women who are ready to come home to themselves and remember who they truly are. And I teach them the tools that allow them to do exactly that. So I bring through light transmission, I do DNA activation, I do group mentorships. There's many tools in my toolbox that I bring through to bring my clients home to themselves. Welcome. Welcome. So, how are you feeling this week? This week, we're going to change things up because my guides, or I should say, my higher self, has given me an assignment. And she says, instead of pulling a card, that I need to start channeling the divine wisdom. So, or I'm going to say yes to my higher self and beloved goddesses, my guides. And I'm going to tune in and see what comes through to support you this week. And of course, I'm going to bring through that light language as well, because of course, right? Yes, I'm going to bring that through to support you this week. My question for you is, how would you like to feel this week? What are some things that are coming up for you that you either need to heal, release, embody, right? What are you where are you being asked to do some work? Where are you being asked to upgrade? Where are you being asked to do some rearranging? And where are you being asked to create something completely new? I want you to put it in the comments, share it with me, or send me a message and share with me. This week, I'm really, I found, and this is something that actually started last week for me, where, I just realized that my life is being updated, like certain things that happened to me throughout the week and moving into this week that, I found myself pausing and saying, oh my gosh, I think my life is getting upgraded. Which part of your life is being upgraded right now? And when I say, maybe I should say elevated, upgraded, but it's basically taken whatever, the aspect of your life. For example, let's say you used to have a small computer monitor screen, and then all of a sudden someone gives you a new screen that is much bigger and gives you more capabilities, right? That's an upgrade right there. That's just an example. And that's actually an example, one of the ways I got upgraded last week, right? So where are you being upgraded or elevated to that next level, that next one up, right? We're constantly growing. We're constantly expanding. And this is why it's important not to get comfortable, even if you feel like you have been receiving your dreams, or even if you feel like you already are living your dreams, right? The sky is the limit. Actually, there's no limit. The sky is not even the limit. So I'm not even going to say the sky is the limit. The sky is not the limit. If there's a limit, it's a limit that you put there. So can you allow yourself to actually experience more? Can you allow yourself to expand to a new place that you could never have imagined? Will you allow the divine to surprise you? There's always more. There's always more. I've been really tapping into my divine nature, my divine beingness. And the more I do that, the more I realize that, like, just how infinite she is. Most of the time, I feel like I'm observing through her eyes my humanity. And it's just like tuning into her energy. There's no end to her energy, and she's plugged right into source. How about you? Are you connected to your higher self? Do you know who your higher self is? Have you been working with her? Have you been communicating with her? If you haven't, let this be a confirmation that it is time. It is time for you to do exactly that. There's a reason why reconnecting my clients to their higher self is one of the foundational pillars of working with me. The first step, of course, we're clearing the slate. We're helping you, I help you find the tools that can support you energetically in your growth and expansion and your healing. And then the second step is like, let's plug you back in. Let's plug you back into your divine nature, but not to escape your physical form or your physical reality, but rather to bring heaven to earth. Bring your heaven to this earth. Bring your heaven to your earth. It's really about embodiment. This is something that happened to me last week, where I was thinking about my higher self, and in relation to all of my the different parts of me. For example, my inner child, my the different archetypes of me that I work with: the mother, the alchemist, right, the magician, the goddess. And when I looked at the visualization, I saw that I put my higher self like almost like hanging up there, right? And she said, "What am I doing up here? Like, why am I not down there with you? That's where I need to be." And it's been very interesting once I recognized that and pulled her down, which wasn't like, "Oh my gosh, I'm pulling." It was just like, "Yes, it's time. Like, this is where I need to be." I'm still moving through it. I'm still adjusting, but it's been quite an experience. And I know that it is part of the embodiment process where we embody our divinity. Gone are the days where we think that divinity is somewhere far away from us, that divinity is higher up in the sky and unreachable. We are here to live our heaven on this earth. Heaven is not a place that we need to escape to, or that we need to wait till we leave this planet to go to. We're here to bring down our heaven on this plane, heaven on earth. So that not only do we have heaven above, we also have heaven below. So if you're not working with your higher self, or if you need support in reconnecting with this aspect of yourself, please let me know, because this is part of my work. I can absolutely help you do that. I love, love, love connecting people with your higher self. And oh my gosh, what opens up for you once you do, the technology, your higher self technology that becomes available to you, it's mind blowing. Have you been connecting with your higher self? If so, who is she or he? I want you to just grab a pen and your journal, a piece of paper, and I want you to take a deep breath in right now and out. And now I'm just going to ask all of your higher selves to step forward. And I want you to bring that to the forefront of your mind's eye. Either see it, sense it, feel it, or just know it, depending on what your gift is. But I want you to really open up to see, sense, feel, or experience your higher self. And I'm going to call in the beautiful archangels of light to come in and clear all of our energy fields, clearing anything especially that might be in the way of you embodying your higher self now. Keep breathing. Breath is the key here. Breath is the key. As you breathe and imagine breathing in heaven into your body. And as you breathe out, imagine breathing out the energy of heaven out through your feet into your earth. There you go. Breathe in heaven. With your exhale, breathe out heaven into your earth. And feel free to pause this video here so that you can do this as long as you need to. Beautiful. And I see the beloved angels of the highest light just kind of moving around you, clearing anything that might be in the way of you receiving your higher self's wisdom, support, and you embodying your higher self, getting to know your higher self. If this is your first time meeting your higher self, go ahead and introduce yourself to him or her. Your higher self is the highest aspect of yourself, which means that it's the part of you that's always anchored into the divine. It's the part of us that knows what your life is on this planet at this time, how to move through challenges, how to create or co-create your heaven on this planet. And this time I want you to drop your awareness into your heart and see, sense, or feel that beautiful light within your heart. And as you breathe in heaven into your body, so you breathe it into your heart and allow it to spread throughout your entire body. So it looks like you're lit up, like you're a light bulb, you're lit up. And then as you exhale, it comes out through the bottoms of your feet, through your roots and into the earth, where your roots light up and your earth lights up. The image I'm seeing is like lightning, like when you see lightning, in the sky and it just kind of like moves outward. It's the same thing. I'm seeing the same thing, but this time in the earth. It's lightning within the earth. It's waking up your earth, your heaven on earth. Ooh, this is good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mo kare shitiana kare shoro moro yetia tara sak aromo yetia tishitia ranea ranna haria soro moetia tana sea shoria titia tor munde shia asheriatia tata saria moetia akarea toro moekia shea Tara sorokoro moetia, meshe et ena, mesh ero moro hiatia hasaria oria, ne shoria akaretia, mesh era aro ort ennis et ena, taras ak aro moetia shitia karia oro. Oro moi shitia yet en ak erama, nana sa ak e toro koe shia, tarasa akaro moetia tarisia moro moria shiatia hari hororo. We are a collective of divine beings who represent each and every one of you and what you would call as your higher self. We are you and you are us. We are the parts of you that is always with the divine, always anchored, rooted, centered, balanced, in flow, magical, powerful, all of it in one form. Everything that you need to know to be successful in this lifetime, we already know it. And it always, it always confuses us as to why you refuse to connect with us. We are meant to be one. We are one. There's no separation between us. There's nothing that you need to do to have access to us. You are me and I am you. You are me and I am you. You don't need to be pure. You don't need to be all knowing. You don't need to be anything for us to be one. We already are one. I am saying this right now to remove the stigma that you have to be holy in order to connect to holy. You have to remember that you already are holy. You already are divine. This journey as human, part of this journey is that you recognize who you already are. And perhaps that is the scary one. In this time and age, when you say that I am holy, I am divine, what does that mean? For each of you is going to mean differently, and that is okay. So, who are you as divine and holy? Who are you when you open up to receive the embodiment of your own higher self? Who are you as divine and holy? And you will realize very quickly that it has nothing to do with anyone else, and it's only between you and divine. Part of what makes this journey a little bit hard is that you reject your divinity, which means that you reject your connection to the divine. You reject your connection to all your divine support. You reject your connection to your higher self. You put a block between you and that which is here to support you through this experience and to help you elevate this experience. And perhaps that is part of what you have to navigate through, part of the lesson of being human. At some point, beloved, you have to step out of the way and know who you are. You are holy. You are divine. You are holy. You are divine. You are holy. You are divine. We now go ahead and activate the codon of your holiness and your divinity, the codons of your holiness and your divinity in your DNA now, in all DNA strands now. Shoro oro moiety, ti soro koetia, maeti, shoro oria nakieti, shoro makarate ta soro moetia, tara saak oria nakia, toro moetia, shititi, toro mo, koro moetia, shat aria, shut oro moetia, tatara saro, oro. Meke Shedena Saria. We are the Council of Higher Selves, and we are here to plead with you to open up to your own divinity, to get out of your own way and be who you know yourself to be, to get out of your own way, to receive the divine support that has always been and will always be here for you, to support you on this human journey. Now we want you to take in a deep breath into your mind, into your heart, into your body, and out. Oh, take another deep breath in and out. Roshitia karamayetia tara orundoti shitiara haraenia moromoe shitiara nande saria toromoe shitia tata saia terasor moram tete soia na shirak arena ko oromoe shitia kare shoromoia Tare shoro oro tenas ak etetia doro kore shitia aranaya. Using this light language, we now remove anything that might be in the way of you reconnecting to your divinity, to the divine, your own higher self, and your divine support team now. Shoro kore shititi doro moya Tete sena naka arorum, arame ek era sa ak arena, taro soro moekia, Doro moye ash era nak e isho oro moye tia. Dana sara mo kor. Me shiria doro mokia. Moria shitiara kara mutnda atasaria. Doro shitia nakia. Boye shitia na sai ekea. Oro moye titi soro yetia nakia. Take a deep breath in here and out. Whew. We are here for you now and always, always have been and always will be here for you. It is time for you to reconnect. It is time for you to reconnect to your higher self, the part of you that is truly anchored into all that is divine, all that is holy. Beautiful. Ooh. We now anchor, lock, and seal this light activation on every level of your being. It is done. It is done. It is done by the power of three, a perfect trinity. It is done. So be it, and so it is. Aho, Ashe, and so it is. So this week, your homework is to get to know your higher self. So come back and listen to the light language of this transmission throughout the week to continue to open that channel. And most importantly, open yourself up to notice the synchronicities that begin to open up within your life to let you know that your connection with your higher self is open. Begin to feel into it. Write things down. What are you receiving? How do you feel? How are your dreams? How are your gifts? Your gifts are going to be purified, clarified, and enhanced once you are connected to your higher self. And pay attention to who your higher self is. Again, come back and listen to the transmission in the light language to really continue to remove anything that might be in the way of you reconnecting back to all that is divine, that is you. There you go. All right, my loves. You have a fabulous week. I hope this supports you. If you know anyone who this will support, please send it to them. And also feel free, take a little bit, go into Apple Podcasts and leave us a beautiful review, because these reviews, when you leave a review and you like our or my podcast, it allows more people to get to experience these transmission. It allows more people to hear and experience this transmission. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Share, and please leave us a review. I would love to hear from you. All right, my loves. And if you need any support, if you need support in regards to a life challenge that you're going through, remember, I do still have that offer of light prescription. Find the link below where I tune in to channel a unique light language for you to support you. If you need support in terms of reconnecting to your higher self, I would love to work with you to help you do exactly that. Send me a message and we can go from there. From my heart to yours, until next time. Bye.